Elfie's Shoemaking Magic. In a cozy little shoe store, tucked away on a quiet street, lived a tiny elf named Elfie. When the moon peeked through the window, Elfie would wake up, ready for his nightly task. Elfie loved shoes. Not just any shoes, but shoes that needed a little bit of magic to make them as good as new. Each night, Elfie would hop onto the workbench, his magical needle twinkling in the dim light. He would choose a shoe and get to work. First, he would find the perfect thread, pulling it from his overflowing pockets, shimmering greens, sunny yellows, and sky blues. Then, with a flick of his wrist and a sprinkle of magic dust, Elfie would stitch the shoes back together. His stitches weren't just any stitches. They sparkled and shimmered, making the shoes extra special. One night, a little girl's favorite red boots were brought into the store, scuffed and torn from many adventures. Elfie saw them and knew he had to make them perfect again. They held so many stories. He chose the brightest red thread he could find and began to stitch, humming a happy little tune. The stitches glowed like tiny rubies, making the red boots even more radiant than before. When morning came, the little girl rushed into the store and gasped, "Her boots!" They sparkled and shone. The little girl couldn't believe her eyes. She slipped them on and twirled around. "They're perfect!" she exclaimed, ready for even more adventures. Elfie smiled, knowing his magic had brought joy to someone's day. And as the sun set, he waited for the moon, ready for another night of shoemaking magic. And so, every night, Elfie continued his magical work, one stitch at a time, bringing joy to shoes and their owners, all thanks to his tiny, sprightly magic. The end.